Hey, what's up guys, welcome to the 24th Selenium WebDriver tutorial. Again, my name is Abhilash, and in this tutorial we will be completing our automation of selecting one of the radio button options that we have started in our previous tutorial. So till now we have reached on the page that is containing the radio button option. So let's quickly execute and check exactly the status of our automation script, where exactly we have automated. And as you can see, it has opened the Firefox browser, and yes, we have navigated to our required web page, which contains the list of radio button options. So let's quickly get the locators of these radio buttons and select one of them. So let's get started, and we have this link that we have clicked. You open this Firebug in order to locate the UI elements on a web page. So it's a bit slow for now, and yes, now it has opened, and let's quickly inspect the element. So in this case we will be selecting the radio button. So if you notice, we have the name as gender in this case, but the thing is, name equals gender is common for all the three options. So basically we need to find some value, or the value of the attribute which is different, that is not common in all the three options. So as you can see, we have something called as value equals other as the attribute value. So we can use that as our locating method. So basically we can always use our CSS equal. So in this case we will be using our CSS selector, since we do not have any ID or class in this case. And even the name attribute is common for all three. If we use the name attribute, then it might select any one of them. Probably it will select the first element that it will find, so it will not be recommended to use name in this case. So let's quickly use this value, since it is the attribute, that is, it is one of the attributes of this input tag. What we can do is we have to specify the name of the tag, that is input. And as I have explained in the previous tutorials, in order to provide the attribute equals value pair, we need to enclose it within the square bracket. So whenever you are going to find any particular UI element using the attribute of that element, you can always specify the attribute and value pairs in a square bracket. So the attribute is value and equals inside single quotes. You are supposed to copy this. So let's quickly copy the value of this input tag and paste it inside the quotes. So basically this value equals other, this is the attribute and value pair that we are supposed to specify within the square brackets, and then the prefix will be the tag that we are working with. So if you click on find, as you can see, this radio button is getting highlighted. So if you see, when I click on this find button, okay, this radio button is getting highlighted. So that's a way we can quickly find out the locating element, that is the UI element, using this CSS selector locator. So let's quickly copy this and use it in our script. So basically what we are going to do is we are just going to click on that element that we have found using the Selenium IDE. So we are going to use the CSS selector. Inside quotes we have to specify this, that is the right hand side. So the right hand side of the equal to, and the left hand side is the CSS that we specify in order to find the required element. So basically we have specified this, that is one of the radio buttons. And what we are supposed to do is we will just click this. So the click method, which is used in order to click on a particular web page element. So basically this will find the one of the radio buttons, that is whose value equals other is the attribute value for that particular radio button, or you can say the input tag. And if you implement, or you can say if you execute the click method on that particular element, it will click on that radio button. So let's quickly execute it. So as you can see, it has opened, and if you see over here, it has successfully clicked on this other option, and this particular other selected text is displayed. And you can always verify the text that is displayed after clicking on any of the radio buttons, if that is the if there is some kind of string that is displayed after there's a change in the radio button selection. So you can always verify in order to check whether the correct radio button is clicked or not. So we have seen how we can verify in the previous tutorial, how we can verify the text that is present on a web page using the getText method. So this is the method that we had used. Okay, so we just need to find the element and use the getText method and save the data in the string data type. And you can always use the comparison statement, that is if else statement, in order to print or carry out some other kind of operations. So basically that's the way we can select one of the radio buttons on the web page as and when required. And that's it in this tutorial. We'll catch you guys in the next tutorial. Have a nice one.